We would also like to recognize our friends from Panama Maritime Academy, who have accompanied us since August 11th.
Shut. Left, face. Forward, smart. Good, right, smart. Good, right, smart.
The citation reads, "This is to certify that you have assisted in the successful completion of the Massachusetts Maritime Academy's Orientation 2013 program through guidance, mentorship, and teamwork. The authorized officers have hereto subscribed their names and affixed the seal of the Academy at Buzzards Bay, Massachusetts on 30 August 2017. Signed, Captain Rosette."
Forward, march. March, march. Detail, hunt. Right, right. Regiment, right head, right. Detail, forward, march. Detail, oh. Left, right, face. Forward, march. Detail. Oh. Left, right. Face.
Company Awards. The Company Awards are presented to the companies that have excelled in the demanding areas of drill, daily inspection, daily knowledge, motivation, intramural athletics, maritime competition, monomoy rowing, firefighting, and a written examination. The winning companies are presented with streamers that are placed on the company guidon. The streamers show each company's achievements during the entire academic year. The Masters Award is presented to the company achieving the highest combined score during the maritime competition held during the orientation mini-cruise. This award will be presented by Captain Peter Weiss, Orientation Master of the Training Ship Kennedy, and goes to 5th Company, commanded by Cadet First Class Brian Dale. The Massachusetts Maritime Academy Trustees Award is presented to the company that displays the best overall score on the knowledge exam and daily inspections throughout the orientation period. Trustee Cavell presents the award, which goes to third company. Presented by First Class Dan Riley. The Firefighting Award is presented to the company which distinguished themselves through practical application and overall skill. Commander Steve Kelleher, Deputy Commandant of Cadets, presents the award which goes to 7th Company. Commanded by First Class Brendan Heath. The Marching Competition Award is presented to the company placing first overall in an event held earlier this evening. Captain Thomas Bushy, Master of the T.S. Kennedy, presents the award which goes to 5th Company, commanded by First Class Brian Dale. Commandant's Award is presented to the company placing second overall. Standings are determined by grades received in all competitive areas. The award is presented by Captain Rosat, Commandant of Cadets, and it goes to 5th Company, commanded by First Class Brian Dale. Finally, the Admiral's Cup. This coveted award is presented to the company accumulating the most points and finishing first overall. The areas of competition include motivation, military drill, intramurals, knowledge examination, inspections, shipboard competition, physical fitness, rowing, and firefighting. Admiral Richard Gurnan, President of the Massachusetts Maritime Academy, presents the award, which goes to 3rd Company. Commanded by First Class Daniel Riley.
Face. Forward. March. Detail. Halt. Left, right. Face. Forward. March. Detail. Halt. Up, face. Regiment. Alright. Press.
Admiral Richard Gurnon will now address the members of the class of 2017. In addition, the Admiral will administer the cadet oath, which officially welcomes the cadet candidates into the Massachusetts Maritime Academy Regiment of Cadets.
Good evening to the class of 2017, their parents, families, and friends. Welcome to the first of what we hope will be many celebrations of achievement at Massachusetts Maritime Academy. Always the best and now the biggest maritime academy in the country. Today marks the end of the arduous orientation process. 13 days ago, 419 wide-eyed individuals stood milling around the dining hall. They were bright, athletic, hard-working individuals, but they were all individuals. At the appointed signal, right behind me, right in these stands, they kissed their families goodbye, mustered their courage, and began their personal journey to this day alone. Orientation for the class of 2017 had begun, and what followed over the next 2 weeks can be described to non-cadets, but cannot be understood. Even breaking orientation down into its components does not do it justice. Honor classes, customs and courtesy, shipboard familiarity, firefighting, watchstanding, water survival, inspection, sailing, rowing, discipline, and marching. Marching. And more marching. Early morning calisthenics, late night lectures, hurried meals, staring at a small black book, showers where you barely get wet, cranky upperclassmen that seem impossible to please. More to do in a day than you used to do in a week. A new language to learn and 100 faces and names to memorize, and woe betide the cadet candidate who gets the wrong face and name combination. Sleep, a luxury when you can find it. The 412 members of the class of 2017 arrayed before us on this field today represent the largest and most qualified class with the most ethnic and gender diversity in the 122 years of MMA, and now they understand orientation very well. But now they bear no resemblance to the gaggle of individuals that anxiously awaited the start of this process 2 weeks ago. Before you are 7 teams of scholars, 7 teams of athletes, 7 drill teams of focused young people who are ready to jump, to carry out an order, or help a shipmate. There are no lonely individuals anxious about their immediate future, but rather 7 tight-knit maritime families ready to grab opportunity together. 7 companies of fit, focused young people who are ready for the next exciting leg of their voyage in life, confident that they will succeed together. Give them a round of applause in recognition of their achievements. get to this spot on the scale. Like any success in life, with a lot of help. They got a good start from their parents, guardians, and families. You, who saw the value of this specialized education, you wrote the checks to make it happen. Once they arrived on this campus, you searched the website for a glimpse of a face. And I don't know how you can tell it's your kid from just an ear. You complained when you didn't get enough pictures to look at, even though you had them for 18 years. Actually, the mother of the red-headed female cadet in the first company complained so much that I finally ordered the cadre to take pictures of her and post it on the website. You anxiously waited by the phone for 13 days and nights, hoping it would not rain. Would the parents of the class of 2017 stand for your righteous recognition? Nice job. While I'm on the subject of parents, the MMA Parents Association, headed up by Mrs. Christine Mucciaroni and assisted by Anne Marie, Deb, Leanne, Kim, Mary Ann, Deidre, and Marilyn, has done a wonderful job of dispensing information, drying tears, and holding hands over the internet during these past 2 weeks. In addition, they organized over 100 other parents to unload trailer trucks and distribute all of the uniforms to the new class. A critical evolution during orientation. As someone who lurks on the parents' website, I know that Chris and her crew of dedicated volunteers are a godsend to all of us. This week, we brought Deb, Leanne, Marianne, and Anne-Marie's husband, Mike, along on the mini-cruise so that they could be even more informed and helpful with the anxious parents and families as winter sea term looms. On behalf of all parents and the staff of MMA, thank you all of the MMA PA for the job you do so well. The class of 2017 had the benefit of a talented faculty and staff who gave instruction, medical aid, supervision, guidance, counseling, and advice during these 2 weeks. Would all of the faculty and staff who participated in this orientation period please stand and be recognized. I'd like to single out Lieutenant Mike Kelly, 2nd Company Officer, and Lieutenant Kerry O'Malley, 4th Company Officer, 2 members of the Commandant's staff who coordinated orientation for this year's class. They were the ones charged with the task of supervising the entire operation, from the planning that started last year to this parade you see today. Congratulations, Kerry. Congratulations, Mike. Now it's time to recognize the one who executed these carefully laid out orientation plans. The ones awake long before their youngies got up in the pre-dawn darkness, and still awake long after their flock was safely asleep at night. They made every morning PT session, every class, every inspection, every formation. They knew every bit of knowledge when they quizzed their cadet candidates, and they learned that leadership is the hardest thing they will ever do and love. 77 men and women from the class of 2014 and 15 that stand tall before you in their crisp white uniforms began their journey in this very field only 2 or 3 years ago. Then they thought following orders was hard. Now they know that giving orders, being a good shepherd to over 50 sheep, is infinitely harder. They have given their very best to this metamorphosis of the class of 2017, and the good work that they have done, so evident on the field before you, will reverberate at this academy for years to come. Now, the process of orientation may remain a mystery to many of you, but the results of all of this effort and hard work stands before us starkly in black and white. I have been here for 35 years, and I have never seen it done better. Let us congratulate the cadet officers for their obvious success. I want to talk to the class of 2017. Orientation graduation is indeed a rite of passage to be celebrated. Enjoy the fruits of your labor and revel in your accomplishment. I have no doubt that for many of you, this is by far the hardest thing you've done in your life. You've done well, but it is only the first step. It is a departure from adolescence and an entry into a world of professionals built on discipline, honor, and earned respect. We have begun to give you the tools that you will need to succeed in life. And hopefully you have begun to connect that hard work, teamwork, and persistence leads to accomplishment. We will take this voyage together, and nothing will make us happier than to shake every one of your hands at your graduation exercise in June 2017. Good luck. Congratulations on a job very well done. We'll now administer the oath of a cadet at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy. Regimental Commander, put the regiment at attention.
Aye, sir. Regiment, one-third, push.
I will read the oath, and at the conclusion, you will say, "I do."
Red candidate, raise hand.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm to abide by all the regulations and standards set forth for the Regiment of Cadets at the Massachusetts Maritime Academy, to obey the orders of the officers and staff appointed over you, and to adhere to the customs and traditions of the Regiment of Cadets of the Massachusetts Maritime Academy to the best of your ability, so help you God? So help you God. There it is. Congratulations to both of you. Regimental Commander, march the command in review.
Aye, sir. Head, review. Right. March. Right. Face.
The Regiment of Cadets accompanied by First Class Tailoring of South Yarmouth. Regimental Executive Officer, Cadet First Class Matthew Linkoff of Wakefield, Mass. Regimental Operations Officer, Cadet First Class Crystal Sherman of Charlton, Mass. Regimental Adjutant is Cadet First Class Katja Jurgens of Oilston, Mass. Training and Retention Officer is Cadet First Class Joseph Gomes of Wareham, Mass. Cadet Chief Engineer is Cadet First Class Elliot Lewis of Bennington, Vermont. Student Government Association President is Cadet First Class Brendan Burke of Attleboro, Mass. First company is accompanied by Cadet First Class Dan Dunn of Weymouth, Mass. Executive Officer is Cadet First Class Hilary Doucette of Manchester, Mass. The Cadet Training and Retention Officer is Cadet First Class Michael Neal of Situate, Mass. The 03 Deck Platoon Leader is Cadet First Class Rory Feminella of New Bedford, Mass. Squad leaders for First Company are Second Class Michael Boudry, Grayson Connor, Gordon Stillwell, Gail McGilvery, Christopher LaJoy, and Alec Waring. Second company is commanded by Cadet First Class Stephen Magradishian of Shrewsbury, Mass. The Executive Officer is First Class Brian Mason of Plymouth, Mass. The Training and Retention Officer is First Class Lauren Bateman of Newbury, Mass. The 03 Deck Platoon Leader Cadet First Class Jacob Soyford of Rehoboth, Mass. Squad leaders are AJ Barnes, Stephen Abramovich, Cody Canero, Stuart Kinsman, Tyler Smith, Stephen Sherry. Third company is commanded by Cadet First Class Daniel Riley of Hanover, Mass. The Executive Officer, First Class Tyler Evall of Barnstable, Mass. Training and Retention Officer, Cadet First Class Zachary Neidham of Uxbridge, Mass. Platoon Leader is Cadet First Class Michael Tisdale of Leominster, Mass. Their squad leaders are Patrick Coonan, Greg Donovan, Kevin Donovan, Patrick Gettler, Robert Robbs, and Megan Weir. Fourth company is commanded by Cadet First Class Michael Romano of Burlington, Mass. The Executive Officer, First Class Michael Cook of Situate, Mass. The Training and Retention Officer, Cadet First Class Matthew Cabral of Acushnet. The 03 Deck Platoon Leader, Cadet First Class Tori McGilvery of Plymouth, Mass. Their squad leaders are Marston Elbert, Mark Baker, Kevin Lambert, Sean Nelson, Christian Quebec, and Kelsey Sullivan. The fifth company is accompanied by First Class Brian Dale of Plymouth, Mass. Executive Officer, Cadet First Class Stephen McAbee of Rockland, Mass. The Training and Retention Officer, Cadet First Class Stephen Lindsay of Attleboro, Mass. 03 Deck Platoon Leader, Cadet First Class Michael Breslin of Hanover, Mass. Squad leaders are Aaron Cruz, Zachary Foley, Sam Hill, Matthew Kelly, Brandon Harrington, and Lucas Smith. Sixth company is commanded by First Class Michael Dooley of Lexington, Mass. The Executive Officer is Cadet First Class Matthew Lester of Monroe Township, New Jersey. Training and Retention Officer is Cadet First Class Michael Erickson of Tampa, Florida. Cadet First Class Joseph Lawrence of Abington, Mass. Their squad leaders are Joseph Albani, Tyler Connolly, Justin Kuzmark, Joel Lino, Justin Paz, Michael Rasmus. Seventh company is commanded by the first class Brendan Heath of Southampton, Mass. Executive officer is Cadet First Class Ian Memmy of Hershey, Pennsylvania. The training retention officer is Cadet First Class Jacob of Grafton Springs, Connecticut. The 05 Debt Simulator is Cadet First Class Alpinato of Haverhill, Mass. Their qualities are Kevin Doherty, Dave McGlinski, Andrew Kynan, Joseph Almeida, Janelle Piché, Max Randall.